everyone. Welcome back to Virtual Programming with Boys and Girls Clubs of the Fox Valley. My name is Miss Chelsea and I work at the Downtown Club here in Appleton. For today's STEM program, I'm going to show you how to make rainbow paper. So this is a really cool experiment that's part STEM and part art, so it's right up my alley. So let's get started with our materials first. For today's project, you will need some small squares of black paper. I just took one piece of paper and cut it up into 4 pieces, which is plenty. You will also need a bowl filled with water. The bowl has to be large enough for you to dip the paper into the water. The last thing you'll need is some clear nail polish. If you don't have any nail polish on hand but would really like to try the project, I found my nail polish at the dollar store, right in their health and beauty aisle, so it's pretty cheap and easy to get. So why don't we get started and I'll show you how to make our rainbow paper. So I'm going to take this project a little different this time and explain the steps to you before I do it. This is because we do have to work a little quickly when doing this project. The first thing we're going to do is to take a piece of our black paper and submerge it into the water of our bowl. So that means you want all the water covering the piece of paper. Once that has happened, you're going to take your clear nail polish and drip a couple drops into the water. When the nail polish touches the water, you should see a thin film kind of explode over the surface of the water. That is what's going to be making our rainbow color. When you see that happen, you can go ahead and pull your paper out of the water and try to keep that film on the top of your paper. So why don't we go ahead and do that, and we'll see how rainbow paper is made. How does rainbow paper work? As I was saying, when you dip the nail polish into the water, it creates a thin layer, and from this layer, light is reflected, making the rainbow colors. This is a phenomenon called thin film interference. If I put my nail polish into the bowl, you should see a very thin film form. And you should see that there's already a little bit of rainbow on the surface of the water. When we dip our paper into the water, it collects that layer and reflects the rainbow colors from the paper. Pretty cool, huh? You can see the miracle of thin film interference in your everyday life. When you are looking at a parking lot after it's rained, you might see some puddles that also reflect this rainbow light. That is because oil that is dripped from cars and other vehicles also creates a thin film interference on puddles in a parking lot. You could also see this when you're blowing bubbles and see the little reflective places on the surface of the bubble. So what did you think of our rainbow paper experiment? I always think this experiment is cool, and it makes such a unique piece of art that's also related to a little bit of science. So if you made your own rainbow paper, you should have a beautiful collection such as the ones I have. You can see as I tilt the paper, we get those lovely rainbow colors. If you made your own rainbow paper at home, I'd love for you to share it. As always, I really enjoy seeing whatever artwork you've created. The nice thing about rainbow paper is that once we've made it and explored the science a little bit, you can always use it for any of your art projects. You can cut shapes out of the paper or maybe use them as cards to give to other people. There's a lot of possibilities with the rainbow paper that we make. As always, I'm proud of you guys for continuing to learn and grow each and every day. As I said, I really enjoy the rainbow paper activity because it combines art and STEM, so it's educational, but it's also kind of fun. So I hope you thought that as well. I wish each and every one of you all the best, and I'll see you on the next video.